Hello again from Specialty RX Consulting Group from the birth state of Abraham Lincoln, Kentucky. I'm Michael Ozzy Osbrink, the CEO and contracts consultant for SRG. This morning, I want to talk briefly to all the independent pharmacies out there about buying groups. What is a pharmacy buying group, and can they help reduce a pharmacy's cost of goods? So first, the definition. A pharmacy buying group is an organization that negotiates discounts and favorable purchasing terms on behalf of independent pharmacies or small pharmacy chains. These groups leverage the collective buying power of their member pharmacies to secure better prices from the wholesalers and other suppliers. They may also provide their members educational resources and networking opportunities and assistance with regulatory compliance. But none of those are more important than reducing a pharmacy's cost of goods. And that's usually the primary reason why a pharmacy will join a buying group. So do they? Do they save you more money in inventory over a direct deal with a wholesaler? Well, the answer is yes in some cases and no in other cases. Now, on paper, you would think that the leverage created by a collective group of independent pharmacies would always help a solo pharmacy to find a better cost of goods. But that's not necessarily true. Now, why is there not a definitive answer? Well, it's more complicated in the drug distribution world. Everything is more complicated, isn't it, in our industry? So to explain how this works, we need to first understand how a pharmacy's mix impacts drug pricing. Because every drug, brand, generic, specialty, etc., each one has a different profitability to the wholesaler. In fact, each wholesaler oftentimes has a different profit margin for the same drug. So it's not straight across the board for every wholesaler. And volume isn't the only thing that they consider when looking at negotiating with buying groups. So when buying groups negotiate with the wholesalers, they negotiate based on their group's mix, right? But what does this mean for the single pharmacy company? Well, your specific mix matters a lot because your company is either contributing negatively or positively to your buying group's mix based on what is most profitable for the drug company. At the end of the day, there will always be losers and winners for each member of a buying group. Now, that may surprise you, but that is the reality. In other words, if your pharmacy mix is on the higher end of profitability in your group, then you are sharing your margin with less profitable members of the group. And the opposite applies too. If you're a less profitable member, then you're taking margin away from the profitable pharmacies. So again, going back to the original question, can you save more money by joining a buying group? The answer will always be, it depends. In many cases, our clients end up going the direct route with their choice of primary wholesaler because in their case, the buying groups did not save them more money over an SRG negotiated direct deal. We also have had clients that were better served joining a buying group. So how do you know which way to go? Well, it's simple. Hire us to manage your RFP on behalf of your pharmacy company. I know that was a shameless grab for your business, but it's true. Instead of guessing whether or not your procurement strategy is the best for your organization, know for sure. Take the guesswork out of the equation and reach out to us. We recommend at least 7 to 8 months before the end of your prime vendor contract or anytime if you're on a month-to-month agreement.